Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for this video. So in this video, I am going to be using products that are from 5 years ago. What I did is I went on the good old YouTube and I searched in the search bar November favorites from 2013. The makeup industry has blown up in the last 5 years. I feel like 5 years is a pretty good time frame anyways, because there were a lot of products that people were talking about, and I was able to reminisce on all the makeup 5 years ago. That's so crazy. 5 years ago, I was 20 years old. I just got married. I moved away from my family for the first time, and we moved to Florida, and wow. It's so crazy that it's been 5 years already. All these products that I'm going to be using today are products that were mentioned in somebody's monthly favorite videos from November 2013, and all of these people are still very large YouTubers today. So I'm really excited that I was able to find all of these monthly favorites from these people, and these are all products that you can still find in the store today. Obviously, I mean, if these brands are still carrying these products, my thought is, well then, they must be pretty good. I hope. We'll find out. Interesting, the thing that I noticed from all of these 2013 videos was that there is not a lot of heavy editing in their videos, which is really funny because you can just see how much the YouTube community has evolved, specifically in the beauty world, obviously, and videos are so heavily edited now. And then also the lighting and the backdrops and just the whole production of a YouTube video has dramatically changed, so much. It's really interesting to go back and watch these videos and see everything that's changed and what hasn't changed, and a lot has changed. So those are some things that I noticed that I thought were interesting about 2013 on YouTube in the beauty world. So I will definitely link every single video below of the ones that of the products that I'm going to be mentioning in case you want to reminisce as well. It's really cool to see how far some of the YouTubers have come as well. So definitely check those out in the description box below. I'll also put all the products that I'm using. And if you think this video is interesting, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel. Maybe I'll do another one of these again in the future because, I mean, there's a new month. Every month I could go and look for more products and do this again. I'm going to start with my eyes, and I'm going to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This isn't something that anybody really mentioned. However, I do know that this was available back in the day, and it still is today. For eyeshadow, I'm going to use Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and the person that recommended these was Nicole Guerriero, and she didn't mention any specific shades. She just mentioned the brand as a whole, and I literally only have two pans, but these are two really popular shades that I do remember back in the day were really popular, and this one is Desert Sands and this one is Creme Brulee, and they're really awesome transition shades. So we're gonna use these. They kind of are both transition shades, but we're gonna use these. One thing I do remember from back in the day is that these have so much kickback. With kickback, I feel like now that would be something that turns a lot of people away from eyeshadows, because the makeup industry has been able to perfect eyeshadows more and more over the years, and they're able to eliminate an eyeshadow that has tons of fallout without, compromising the quality. So I wonder how people would feel about these shadows now. Some people, it doesn't bother them. It doesn't really bother me that it has all that kickback, but it might for some people, because I feel like this would go really fast if you were using it all the time. So the whole point of me using these products is really just to see, is the quality still up to par with today's standards? Would these still be in these makeup beauty gurus favorites today? And these are blending beautifully. I'm gonna go ahead and take Desert Sand and put it in my crease as well. Alright, so we do have a really awesome transition going on. These are such good shadows. Oh my god. I'm honestly kind of shocked that I've been sleeping on these two shades I kind of wish I had more now. This is gonna be a really interesting test of this makeup. Like, I feel like it's gonna make me fall in love with old products. So really quick, I forgot to mention, I also wrote some notes of why Nicole Guerriero suggests Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I wrote down, she said, is that the Makeup Geek shadows are great quality and they're not flaky and they're pigmented and they're very comparable to MAC eyeshadows, which I wouldn't know because I'm too poor to afford this. Okay, so this thing is really driving me crazy. I really don't want to wear that anymore. If you really knew me back in 2013, you would know that I wore a side pony, which is so funny that I happen to do my hair like this today, every single day with one of these cloth headbands every day. Every day. And also, didn't mean to do this, but I'm totally wearing my University of Cincinnati shirt. I used to go to University of Cincinnati, and I'm pretty sure the last time I went was in 2013. My brainwave is on 2013. So the next thing that we're going to use is an eyeliner. This one was suggested by Rachhloves. Love that girl so much. This is the Maybelline Master Duo Liquid Liner. And the interesting thing about this is that, I don't know if you can tell on this packaging, but it's got a ballpoint. That is so scary to me. I've never used an eyeliner like this before. I love a good brush tip. She said that it makes application easy, the formula is easy to work with, and it's not too flimsy. Shake before use. Oh, it's got like a little ball in it. I don't know how much this has changed or if it's changed at all since 2013. Use flat disc side of tip for a thick dramatic line. Turn 90 degrees and use the edge for a thinner sophisticated line. It does say it's a glossy liquid liner. Not a fan of gloss. If you look at the tip here, I wonder if I can get this focus. See, it's got the ball tip, and then when you turn it sideways, it is flat, and it is a felt tip. So this is gonna be really interesting to try out. I'm scared. Not bad. I'm legit shocked about this. That actually worked really, really well. Guys, I'm seriously, honestly, so shook by that eyeliner. Like, I'm not even kidding. I cannot believe how well this stuff worked. It is super, super black. And really, it isn't that glossy. I could honestly see myself using this, like, a lot. So this is a win. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to use is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. This is still a cult favorite in the beauty community, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be good. I have tried it before. It's been a long time. I don't remember, honestly, how I feel about it. I got this recommendation from Kathleenlights, and she said that she likes it for the volume and for the fiber bristles, and that it's better like mascaras that have the plastic bristles, which I can agree. I feel like those kind of ones work better. So I see what she's talking about. The one is like the traditional bristles. Oh, there she is. You needed a second coat, I see. Okay. Okay, guys, not too shabby. I like it. It definitely volumizes, and this looks pretty good. Can you see? I do think, and no, this is still something that people use today. So I already primed my face, and we're gonna move on to foundation. I have this foundation. I just picked this up. I've never tried this. I've never tried a Covergirl, for the matter of fact, foundation. This is the Covergirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. It has new packaging since 2013. I think before that it was in like a more triangular shape. And actually they are changing this packaging again. This is one of the older ones, and when I was in the store picking this up, the packaging is changing, and they're getting rid of the blue cap and they're changing it to that black and white theme that they have going on. Person who I got that recommended this is Ingrid Nilson. She said that it stays on all day and it stays matte. Oh wow, wow, it's really liquidy. Look. Very, very thin. Medium coverage. You need a lot more. That was already 2 pumps. This is really, really thin. Really interesting because I feel like foundations these days, like a lot of people want full coverage, and when you have a full coverage foundation, they're much thicker. Haven't used something this thin in a long time. I feel like it's like really natural looking. It doesn't honestly look that matte to me. does it say that it's supposed to be matte? I know she said that it looks matte, but it says it's lasting power of primer coverage of a concealer and blendability of a foundation in one. Oh, so I really probably didn't even need two. This thing says it expires in December. Oh my god. It's probably because they have that new packaging. Ugh, I should have got the new one. Why did I get the old one? I wanted the blue cap because that's what the video that I watched, hers had the blue cap. So I got the one with the blue cap. Ugh. It doesn't smell bad or anything yet though. Let's see if it's buildable. I've already used like 4 pumps, I think. Even though we're trying products from 2013, girl, it's 2018. I need more coverage up in here. A little bit building up, just a little bit. Maybe they've changed their formula since 2013, but that honestly, it doesn't look matte to me because you can see, do you see all the shine? This foundation's okay. So this powder is still amazing and it still holds up today in 2018. Of course, the Airspun still has that same scent that we all know and love as well. Oh, grandma. So I did my eyebrows off camera. I do have an eyebrow routine on my channel already, so if you want to know how I do my eyebrows, go ahead and check that. I'll link it in the description as well as up here in the iCard. I also did my lower lash line, so I used those same 2 Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I put them under with a tiny little brush, and I did my lower lash line mascara. So that's where we're at right now. We're gonna finish up the face with some more products. So I totally forgot to use this. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick, and I got it in a dark shade to contour with. This was suggested by Casey Holmes. Back in the day, she used to use this for her contouring, and she said it's easy to blend out and it's easy to work with, it lasts all day, and it's not splotchy. So I'm gonna be really brave and do a bit over my powder and see if it works at all, because I did buy this specifically for this video, otherwise I would skip it. And that's all I'm gonna do, honestly, because I already put powder on, so I'm a little bit scared about this. Okay, it seems to be okay. Oh, hello. Hello, cheek. Hey, that's not too bad. That actually worked surprisingly well. I got cheekbones now. Do you see them? I don't know if this is something that I would go out of my way to buy to contour, because like I don't contour on the regular. Okay, so this one is another one that nobody really mentioned, but I know it was a favorite back in the day and is still talked about a lot today. And it's the Hoola bronzer. So I'm gonna go ahead and bronze the face. Oh, I love it. I am not gonna lie, I am definitely feeling this makeup today. Everything's working really well so far. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is blush, and the blush that I want to talk about is from Tarte. It's the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes, specifically in a holiday packaging that was called the Tarte Amazonian Holiday Blush Palette in Tarte Off the Cuff Blush Palette. So I'll put a picture of it up right here, but this blush palette was mentioned in like so many people's favorites, so many, for good reason, because Tarte comes out with a blush palette every year that has multiple blushes in one palette that you can buy for the holidays. I don't have this specific one, they don't do it anymore. However, I do have this one right here. It is a larger one that has 10 pans in it, so they are the same blush formula, so I'm going to use these. And the person that I have that specifically mentioned it, although so many people talked about it, I have Casey Holmes, Nicole Guerriero. So many people talked about this blush palette that I had to mention it and use these Amazonian Clay blushes. I know that Tarte is doing more palettes this year, so if you're interested in those, I will link them below. They're already out. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one right here. It's called Angelic. It's kind of a nude blush. I love my nudes. But these blushes are amazing. I love these so much as still today. Like, these definitely hold up in 2015. That's not right. 2018. These definitely still hold up in 2018. So I don't have a highlight to share. Highlighting wasn't all the rage back in 2013. People still did it, but it wasn't as popular as these days. But another thing that literally every single person was talking about are these. These are the Revlon Colorburst lipstick sticks. Get them in matte. You can get them in like a glossy and a stain. I have a couple different ones. Literally everyone in their favorites was talking about this in 2013. Everyone. Like, these were a hot item. The person that I have specifically that talked about these, Nicole Guerriero, Jaclyn Hill talked about them. Everyone was basically saying that they love the color, they stay on all day, they're easy to work with, they don't tug on your lips. Really good basic everyday colors, you can throw it in your purse. They're moisturizing, they're natural. Just overall really good for day-to-day use, which I will agree with. This one right here called Demure. This used to be my jam. I used to wear, like, look at it, it's flat. I used to use this all the time. Jaclyn Hill mentioned Demure, this shade here. It's a nude pinky color. And this used to be my jam. I used to wear this like every single day. It is definitely a throw in your purse, easy to put on kind of color, and it's comfortable and moisturizing, just like she said. This one is Standout. This would be a perfect like fall kind of color. And then this one is a really nice nudish pink color. It's called Elusive. And it looks like that. Ooh, girl, that is gorgeous. I think I'm gonna go with this one in Standout just because I feel like this is a really nice like fall shade. They're so smooth and really pigmented. Definitely, I think that these are worth checking out if you want something that you can just throw in your purse. The last thing that I have to talk about is actually a setting spray. This setting spray was mentioned by Emily Noel, and this is the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. She said that she loves the finish. It is a skin-like finish. I will say that I did have this in my collection already. However, I don't really ever use it on my face. What I normally do with it is I use it to wet my brushes for my eyeshadow. I almost never use this on my face. It's definitely natural. I don't think that it's like super dewy, which I actually kind of like. Okay, it feels a little sticky though. Not gonna lie. And I kind of can feel it on my face, so I don't think that this is something that really holds up in 2018. We have amazing setting sprays from Urban Decay. Alright guys, so that is all the products that I have to share. I thought this was honestly so fun to do. It kind of did take a lot of research and looking back and watching a lot of videos. It really made me dig into my makeup collection and try to use products that I haven't used in a long time. One downside to 2018 makeup is that there's constantly new makeup being pushed out, and I wanted to do this video because I feel like I have a lot of older makeup that I want to use. I thought this was like so fun to do. Definitely check out the old videos that I'm gonna link in the description. It's really fun to look back and see all the differences between 2013 and 2018, 5 years later. It is a dramatic change, guys. Like, it is actually really shocking how much the YouTube community has changed. And so has makeup. This industry is constantly changing, and I just think that it's nice to kind of look back and use your old makeup that you have already and not to forget about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was so much fun to film. If you really liked this video, let me know. I will consider doing this again in the future. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on all my videos and you don't lose me in the big YouTube world. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!